Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Love Saeed for the redirect as well. I'm telling you lot now, I am being absolutely beat up by hay fever. I've gone through about 3 tissues, 10 consecutive sneezes. What phase am I in? I have no idea, but boy, this is not a joke. I was meant to stream a lot earlier in the morning. Didn't happen. As you can see, I'm wiping my eyes. So yeah, it's been killing me all day. Surprised I even got a stream sorted out. So yeah, hay fever's absolutely beating me up differently. But we got a few things to talk about, and I don't know what you said on Saeed's stream, so bear with me if I look like an absolute donut. Is that Miss Mitrovic stuff is, I'd say, interesting. I would say very interesting. I'm gonna have a little difference of opinion to everybody, and you might not like what I have to say. So big up anyone that's actually in here, and yeah, I would love to what's it called, go through it. I am dying. What phase is this hay fever in? I am dying, people. Big up, man. So love that. How do you do this leaderboard thing? I think it's brand new, to be fair. I can even show stuff on the stage here. Look, there's like comments here and all this stuff saying. I have no idea. But yeah. So big up to everyone. What I'd like to say is we've also got this odd Crystal Palace news. you know when it's gonna come bite the dust a little bit, yeah, where the Crystal Palace owner, I think his name's John Texter or something, and then there's this also the stuff with Lyon. Now, according to the rules, as long as there's no loopholes, Crystal Palace, because of Lyon's got more coefficient points in Europe, a lot more, Crystal Palace could get knocked out of Europa. They could go down to conference, if not get kicked out. So that might actually be a bit of a boost with Mateta as well. It came out today and a little bit earlier, talking about Mateta as well, saying along the lines that he's top priority. I'm going to be honest, the link was a bit smelly. I don't really want to dive into the link a little bit too tough because it is really that dross. But we could talk about what the opportunity is going to be for that. The Napoli's allegedly leading the race for Garnacho. Garnacho, 25 million. But then there was a report from the Sun saying Garnacho wants to stay in the Prem. And I thought, oh, Chelsea must be back on the radar if it's going to be true. So yeah, love for that. Anyways, people, smash the like button. We're on 14 likes. It's smelly, 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 just like my hay fever. So big up to anyone that's done so already. And if anyone's in my Discord or wants to be a part of the Discord, please post the link for me. And if you want, I can send the link in here. Let's get onto this Mitrovic stuff, right? And you know what? Remember, I'm going to start doing, what's it called? Timestamps, because I know a few of you have asked, so you're going to have to bear with me. But this whole Mitrovic stuff is, it come out from Ben Jacobs. So with Ben Jacobs on the horizon at the very least, I don't mind it if it's included with maybe the Bruno Fernandes deal. And I'm going to say this, look, before he left for Saudi, he was actually quite good for Fulham. They just got promoted, if I'm correct, roughly. I think they just did. I'm not too sure. They might have even had an extra season. So I might have been wrong about that. They come up and they're trying to establish themselves a little bit better. He had a crazy goal scoring season in the Championship. And he was a big piece to why Fulham done really well. If you remember, in the FA Cup, he got sent off. I'm pretty sure the manager got sent off and another player might have got sent. They had 9 men on the pitch and he was included in that. But I think he's a solid striker. The striker market is actually that diabolical. If I ask you what better strikers are available right now for what Manchester United can get, I don't think many people can tell me, or you lot in the chat could tell me a bunch of different ones. Now, yeah, Willian, that's the one. He got sent off, didn't he? Good memory, Paul, by the way. He's been banging in goals still in the Saudi league, and that it is the Saudi league, and it's not exactly the most glamorous name out there. But I'll tell you something for free, yeah. I like bullies, and one thing I really want up front is a bit of a bully. Now, if it's a loan with another striker, now let me ask you in the comments, and even if you're watching this back as well, and you think, oh, these guys talking rubbish, would you not take him on loan if it means you get another striker as well? Because a loan might not be that bad. Let's be real. Even if it was a 2-year deal with another striker, would you not go for that? Because that's what I would think. I would love that to happen. Like, it's just because you got a bit of experience, something we don't need. We are a bang average side. We're trying to make sure we get the best of what we can. It doesn't sound great, but hold up play. He's not very fast. If I'm being correct, he does know where the back of the net is, and he's actually really good in the air. And I think that's just 3 qualities which I'm looking for in a striker at the moment, and someone that can play a little bit of football, someone actually better than than what we got. That's why I say with the whole Mitrovic stuff, it's like I wouldn't dismiss it. I would welcome it a little bit, only if we do go and get 2 strikers. Because if you're going to get Mitrovic by himself, you're taking the piss a little bit. If you're going to sell Bruno Fernandes, which is again that's literally around the corner with his decision, then it's like you have to you spend that money on someone that's available right now, which I'm going to link Mateta with, because if Mateta is top priority, and again allegedly through reports that we're going to be finding out what our top priority strikers are within this week, and Bumo's still on the radar regardless of Bruno's sold or not. I'm pretty sure all you guys in the comments have seen that as well. It's just with me, if this whole shenanigans going on with Lyon and Palace, then we have to surely swoop in and go and get the main man. Now, Mitrovic doesn't scream to me top Champions League football. How does he translate playing 2 years in Saudi over in the Premier League all over again? That's quite a little bit. It's a big gap to kind of adapt towards. Gonzalo Ramos, I'm not feeling him at all. But if he's alone with another striker, then I'm not being funny. I'm gonna take that all day long. So we have to be a little bit open minded here. So yeah, that's why I say the whole Mitrovic stuff, I would welcome it. I would welcome it if it means we go and get 2 centre mids. So again, it depends on Ineos. Ineos have got to be somewhat ambitious when it does come to down with these sales, and make sure we have to go and get A, B, and C. We talk about this every single day. I want this player. I want that player. We do like an 11 which we like and we agree on. Come on, let's be real with ourselves. We're not Manchester United of like 5-10 years ago. Even when I say 5 years ago, at least we had some pull. But right now, I think one thing that PSG have shown is it's not always about the names. Does the profile fit for the team? Does it work? And I think that's my biggest concern is it's not about the names, it's the profile. Does it work within what you've got currently? And can it be a team? One thing I do love about Mitrovic, he's a shithouse. And one thing we lack are shithouses. We've got one up front at the moment, and his name is Cunha. He's a shithouse. Now imagine having 2 of those. Someone that's always getting in like little fights, tussles. Well, I want to become hated again. That team that everyone says, oh, I don't like him. He's got attitude and he's always trying to start something. A little bit like Richarlison, right? He's always rattling players, and also Romero. Look what he done to Maguire. I would love to have a couple more of those in our squad. And people's like, oh, effing hate Manchester United. Oh, I don't want him. I don't like him. Do you get it? That's why we love players like Martinez so much. Good thinking, Watson. That's why it says Watson thinks. Great name. But yeah, the Diego Costa type, I would welcome it. I would welcome it. I don't want to close my mind off to something like that if it's possible. Because if we're saying it's a loan, there's no argument with a loan for Mitrovic. I like it. I like the idea of it. And I kind of want Amram to adapt as well. And what I mean by that is, excuse me, with my hay fever, so I've got tissue, is because if you're going to go and get this Mbeumo and Cunha, and I'm thinking, what's the best solution for an Mbeumo and Cunha? I know a lot of teams we can kill on transition if you get someone that runs in behind, but I'm thinking of the link-up play with Mbeumo and Cunha. I feel like if they're going to be your goal scorers in this side, right, and obviously the striker chips in with said amount of goals, I feel like the best kind of striker to kind of go with is the big tall lump in the middle, like directly down the line, in top of the spearhead, aka your Xerxes, and then of course maybe a Mitrovic. I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like as Manchester United fans, we're always going to be wondering, okay, but how about the goals? We want the goals. Mitrovic is injury prone. Well, last time I checked, he got 23 out of 24, 24 goals in 24 Saudi games last year. This year's like 19 and like 22. So what's this vert stuff? You lot, don't get me gassed, because I will do, and I will make a I will go live with Saeed and Mons. Let me check this. Don't lie to me, because I'll get gassed. All right, I don't know who that is. PSG want a centre back this summer. Oh, Kanate, love. I ain't seen anything about Verts yet. Right, let's type his name in. You said reports from. Right, rejected the bid. Yeah, I saw that they rejected the bid, but I haven't seen anything about. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, Liverpool are gonna go all the way with this one. Yeah, I think Liverpool are gonna go all the way with this one. I don't see them pulling out the deal now. I wouldn't look into it. The meltdown would be absolutely beautiful, but yeah, we'll see about that anyways. But what about you lot? I want to know what you lot have to say. How do you feel about someone like Mitrovic coming in? Let me know your conditions. Are you open-minded, or are you saying this is absolutely ridiculous? This can't happen. This is not allowed to happen. Big up everyone that's in here as well. There's 250 people nearly. And there's only 32 likes. That means there's a lot of you that haven't liked that video yet. So as you're typing in your opinions, let me know. How can Vivel and Wilcox not find a strike off the radar? Scrubs like Mitrovic aren't it? I don't believe he's going to be the only one though. Let's be real. No, I don't want him. Rather Mateta or Vissa. I don't believe we're going to be. Imagine us getting sold Brentford's attack. I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't say no to it. This is a madness deal. What are you saying, Robert, man? No to Mitrovic. Mitrovic, fuck. No, that's my opinion. But F no. On loan, yes. Big up Gary. On loan, yes. With another striker, if he's the only striker, it's a disgrace. Like you're thinking. I like that. Cass, I love you, bro, but bro, Mitrovic over Osimhen and Gyökeres, I'd keep Hojlund. No, you wouldn't. Mapuga, no, you wouldn't. Stop lying now. You know, don't be a compulsive liar now. That's nasty work. Now United chasing wash players. Who's next? Sterling, Vardy. Wolves, stop hating because we took your player. Why don't you get Pavlidis? I don't know who that is. So you're gonna have to remind me who that is. We need forwards. Big up Samurai. I'm tired of seeing this squad finishing, losing matches with 5 to 7 defensive players on the pitch. There's a striker in Brazil or Argentina right now who will cost 20 million. His levels above Mitrovic. Our recruitment is so flawed. Benfica striker. I don't know who that is, but last time I checked, doing business with Benfica is nasty work. Cass, imagine if this is part of the Fernandez deal. I'm not being funny, but if they're gonna give us, let's say, 100 million onwards and up, and they say we're gonna give you Mitrovic to sweeten the deal, come on. I'm saying, okay, go on then. Yeah, I'll take the money and him. Love. Yes. Why is that, Ugandan bot? Oh, you play PUBG, yeah? Okay. Why is that? Ugandan bot? Yeah, that's a mad name. Samu Omarodion, I'm not gonna. No, not with that touch. Not with that touch. Come on, Omarodion. Have you seen? We've just had enough of Hojlund playing football. Now I want to go see basically someone that's better in the air than Hojlund, pretty much, and way more pacey than just that. Nah, I'd rather skip on that. I need some decent footballers. You know, that ones that can actually play football to a degree, not ones that touch is so baggy to the point it looks like Prince Charles has blessed him. No, if they package Mitro with a deal, no thanks. That's additional wages on the books, and coming from Saudi, you won't be cheap. Well, you never know. I don't want 40 million for him, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Now you're going into too much detail. Why does it matter? If he's mum or dad's side, why does it? I don't get why it matters if it's your mum or dad. What's this? Converts there? I hope so. I do hope so. If United are on proper stuff, they go hijack Ekatike. Not for that money. No. I'm a revert. It's a little bit different. You know, different families have different ways of doing things as well, just to say. But yeah, a curiosity kills the cat. But yeah, with this Mateta stuff, I saw it earlier. So I've got the screenshot here. I'll read it out. It says Crystal Palace will head for an emergency summit with UEFA in a desperate bid. This is from Mike Keegan, by the way, to avoid being kicked out of Europa. Texter owns around 43% of Palace's shares, but is also the majority shareholder at Lyon, who qualified for the same competition. Love. That just means I do wonder, like, if it weakens their position in terms of, oh, do players really want to play in something like a conference league or not again? You know, that means no new deals are going to happen. I think we should test them. If Bruno is to leave, we are exactly. Look at these names we are linked to. It's bad. It's bad, Marcus. But I don't know why we don't go and find our way into Walton. But let's be real, people. I got another question then, because we want Mateta as our striker, but I don't see us doing a deal for Mateta and Walton. I don't see in a world where Crystal Palace allow both players to leave in the same window. As much as I'd love for that to happen, I just don't see it. I really don't see it. All right, you know what? You lot are not liking this video. It's like you lot need reminders or something. Still not linked with. Come on, I've never seen this guy play. What's happening with the midfield? That's the key question. We're not linked with anyone. The last time we got linked with anyone as a midfielder was Edison. I haven't seen any other name. I've seen options like back in January, but it's really quiet on the front of who Manchester United are kind of linked to. Now, when it came out earlier about Mateta saying that he's going to be Manchester United's top priority, as it stated, and I just looked at the source, it said team talk. I'm pretty sure it said team talk. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it did say his name. And I'm thinking like, I can't take that serious. I mean, I feel like it's more of an opinion piece. As much as we need this, like, Man United are serious to go in for, Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's like, that's what we want to hear, a confirmation. But every time there's some sort of link, it just sounds like an opinion. I feel like it's guesswork. I don't feel like even the short list of strikers is even that large. Come on. There's not a lot to select from. And he's got 1 year left on his contract. It kind of tells me, like, okay, you missed out on the lap, sure. The lap's gone for 30 million to Chelsea. He wasn't my first choice anyways, and I don't really care. If it leads me to Mateta, then love. But then I look at the other options. It's like, okay, Mitrovic loan. Gonzalo Ramos loan. Why would we want that? That's just disgusting. And then who else is there? Jonathan David's on a free, looking like he's going to Napoli. Why would he join us? He's leaving a team that was playing Champions League football. He's going to be hungry for more. Yeah, I just don't see it. We're looking for kind of Prem proven. Again, I'm lost for words, pretty much. I just don't know who else we can realistically get that could be somewhat available out there. Ekitike, too expensive. I might even have to do a video about the 7 targets that Man United should be looking at and deeming it if it's, if we should go for it or not go for it. But I feel like we'll score goals even if we had Xerxes up front. If we go and change that midfield up. The midfield is so important. And, adding more funds on top of Bruno Fernandes is Garnacho, saying that Napoli are leading the race for Garnacho and quoted at 40 million. I'm thinking 40 million. 40 million is so light. So light. I just don't understand. It's nasty work. It's just, I feel like, you see all these other players going for certain fees and you're like, why is R1 going for 40 million? I know he's a want away, but, oh, Lord. Did you see Rants talking about the nasty front three we could have with Mboum? Yeah, well, I was talking about it to him the other day, to be fair. Slide tackling the ball into the goal and tappings from long range shots parried by the keeper. I mean, I haven't seen that. You're going to have to link that, though. That was probably funny. It's kind of interesting, even talking with all these striker options as well. It's just, why is no one in for Gyökeres? I see it today. I'm thinking like, okay, there's no bids that's coming for him. Arsenal were tipped to go and get Glock 9. Now they're choosing Sesko, right? Chelsea, I thought they were in for him. Clearly not. They don't want him. Maybe he's not Maresca's type of striker. The better question is why play teams not in for Gyökeres? I mean, we're the only ones that seemed quite serious for him. Now, my bets would be, United's got a free run at going to get this guy. If he wants to come to the Premier League, then do you put all your eggs in one basket and go get Gyökeres? I still want Mateta regardless, but it's just, I just feel like this club's going to end up chasing him. Yeah, the data, I don't know what it is that puts him off. I think teams are scared of the Portuguese league for players that score goals. I'm dead serious. If it's not a defender coming from the Portuguese league, it's like, yeah, you know what? Don't want none of them. I don't want none of them. Gyökeres' like options are limited right now if he wants to leave Sporting Lisbon. And he's just like, okay, Juventus are now in for him. I feel like he'd be an absolute unit in this area. He would kill it. Have you seen Metagree? He would kill it. Imagine Marcus Thuram leaving Inter Milan, and you just put someone like Gyökeres into that. You're like, oh, that's nasty work. That he would double his numbers, if not triple them in this area. It's just, I'm just trying to work out what's the issue with it. Is it because most of his goals are in transition? I'm a little bit confused. Maybe his release clause is more than what's been reported. I have no idea. Oh my God. And I saw this as well. I saw this earlier, and I don't know whether to believe it. It comes from Gazzetta, right? Gazzetta talks a lot of crap. It's like probably what reading a Daily Mail over here. It's just, I see that, Inter Milan and Juve are fighting over Hojlund. They want something for the future. And I'm thinking, Hojlund? Do they really think he's going to... You know what? He'll probably do well over there. And then you know what's going to happen? There's going to be all these compilations from United Stan viewers and all that stuff saying, oh, Mark told you, oh, we should never have sold Rasmus, get in, and all that shit. Because he's like, oh... Look at the potential in this guy. I'm not. This guy's a scrub. You know what happens? Scott McTominay was nothing but short of arse and cheeks for us. He goes to Napoli, but he bosses up. I'm pretty sure Hojlund will have a great time. And I hope he has a great time. Just not at my club. Cali Mwendo is the real deal. Trust me, I've never heard of him. Mido, yeah, I think he would have been great for us. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Trust me. If you know, you know, innit? He definitely don't have no sources. It's just opinion pieces. Shabby inverts me, and what's going on? Is this a BOMBA or something? What's going on with this vert still? If I type his name in, yeah, and nothing comes up, you lot are getting me gassed, because I will ring once right now. Yeah, no, they're just trying to find the common ground. They want like 125 million, but apparently, allegedly, through Graham Bailey, who's absolute shite sauce, by the way. Okay, on Anfield Talk, this is what they said about it. This has got nothing to do with Man United, but if it means we can crash it on Liverpool a little bit, we will love it. The conversation remains on add-on structures. You need to structure these add-ons, so how easy it is to reach, about Premier League titles, Champions League, about the Premier League of the player. This is what they're discussing. I don't see about it's going to be stalling, though. You're not getting me gas for no reason, thinking something's going to happen. Let me go and click on it. They posted anything else? Nope. Nah, there's nothing. You're not getting me gas for no reason. What do you mean there's a verts flipping whatever meeting? Bunch of rubbish. Yeah, that's a bunch of rubbish, you lot. If Real Madrid save the day again, I'm buying the kit. Oh, we got to do that. If Real Madrid end up buying verts somehow, yeah, we have to go and buy Real Madrid kits. It's absolutely... come on, people. There's 236 of you in there, and there's 57 likes. There's 57 likes. What's going on in the dunya, man? What's going on in the dunya? Let's get this. Let's get the like button up. It's absolutely free. It does the channel wonders. I get more watchbacks. You know what I mean? I get more subscribers because it's all down to you lot, pretty much. You lot conduct the business that goes on in this channel. I'm pretty sure everyone in the live chat's done so at the moment. This comes from the Guardian as well, so it's kind of a... So it's a bit of a source as well for Garnacho. He needs to just get gone in it. You know when someone's face just annoys you so much, I can't stand watching it anymore. It's like Garnacho come out on the Guardian quite a few hours ago saying Napoli is reportedly leading the race to sign Alejandro Garnacho. A 40 million deal with Manchester United is possible. I think because of the whole outburst, I feel like it's kind of planned. What? What is this? Give me a sec, you lot. What's this madness? Oh God. Anyways, because of the whole outburst, I got a feeling I don't know if it was planned or not, but I don't mind it. Whoever's his agent is, I'm pretty sure something was said so he can go and get gone. You know, we don't want to price him out of a deal. But I still say 40 million. 40 million, yeah, is not enough for Garnacho. That is bullshit. For a team that has just won the damn league and they want him, I don't care if they got flipping Champions League or not, right? We need to be asking for 45. We need to be doing that. We absolutely need to be selling for as much money as possible. The more money we get, the more we can rebuild. You know, Garnacho leaves, that pays for Cunha, literally, if not and more, if you really wanted to. I know he's 62 million, but that pays for Cunha. Yeah, gone. 40 million, love. 45 million, even better. Yeah. You go and sell Marcus Rashford quick time, which I think we're going to struggle to do. And then Anthony, that pays for the next centre mid. Done. Lovely. And more. And some. That could pay, both of their fees could pay for Edison and both wages. Lovely. Sorted. Pretty much. You know, how many times have we doing these tier lists and we're just wondering, all these teams that want these players, yeah, they are not coming in for none of our players that we want gone. The only player that is wanted right now is flipping Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Nobody else. It's all talk and all paper talk. There's not enough action. It's the 2nd of June, right? And I'm not seeing enough action going on. Why am I not hearing breaking? Garnacho's accepted terms with Napoli, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. It's like I'm getting trolled at this point. It's actually quite annoying because we want this clear out. And how quick can this clear out happen? I want Mateta, but more than that, I want Garnacho gone. His face just pisses me off, and his voice as well. His voice is a lot deeper than it should be. I don't know why it is. He's just annoying. So annoying. Big up, by the way. I see someone become a member. I'm gonna pronounce that name. Vilakovic. Big up. Is that how you say your name? Vilakovic. Big up for becoming a member, man. Anyone that wants to support, it's entirely up to yourselves. So love for that, man. Nacho going vacation. Yeah, but his agent don't need to vacate. You know, you need to get a move on. Go get your money, man. And just give us our money. I've just had enough of this kid. He's just a problem everywhere he goes, honestly. It's just, oh, God. He drives me mad. Chelsea, no, that's mad. Wait, Romano retweeting the Hojlund news. Ooh, really? Did he? I ain't seen no retweet. Ooh, Rasmus Hojlund keeps attracting. Yeah, he's trying to troll us, isn't it? After he was talking about Juventus and Napoli calls in March, Inter's also explored the Hojlund situation. Is up to Man United. But what's realistic for Hojlund? No, let's be honest. Yeah, I know it's in Italy. Not all these clubs have got mad revenues and stuff. They haven't got mad TV rights. We know they're limited when it comes to cash. The only teams that are going to win pretty much something is Napoli. They won the league. They'll have a little bit, but they don't have a madness of money. They still got Kvaratskhelia money though. Juventus always got money, so that's cool. And Inter Milan are always strapped for cash. You look at the team that they built. They don't have expensive signings. The only way Man United get rid of Hojlund is if we sell him for what is it that we asked for? Is it something like 32 million? I think we have to sell him for 32 million. I don't see us. I don't know if any of them are going to take a punt on Hojlund for 32 million, but I can only right now, as it stands, I only see a loan. Loan is the only way forward for us because we get another year off the contract, whatever. Then on the books of PSR, it looks amazing. And you keep going further forward than that, you might even get a nice little option if he bangs. Lovely, done. Just get him off the I just don't want to see him have number 9 next year. There's no way Manchester United allow this man to have number 9 going into next season. And even then, imagine letting Mason Mount have number 7. That's even worse. Free up that number, man. If Ten Hag goes Leverkusen, Ten Hag is at Leverkusen, by the way. Rasmus might go when Ten Hag has the same agent. He's got to cut a Rasmus fee. That's why his transfer fee was so random and a high fee. Ten Hag was begging for Rasmus. Yeah, I don't think they need a strike at the moment, though. It's not about what Ten Hag also wants. It's about what the club wants. I don't think the club wants this guy. Ten Hag, that's what he should do. He should do the right thing. But instead, they They just bought, what's it called, from Brentford, didn't they? So, yeah. I saw these links about McAtee, but come on, Man City's not going to sell to us. I saw someone say this earlier about McAtee as well. But it's just, I would like him, but I can see him going somewhere like, I know it came out from the Mirror, didn't it? Man United eyeing up a move for McAtee, has been left out of Man City's World Cup squad and is likely to leave. Well, it's not just the World Cup squad as well. He's going to the England under 23s, I think it is, or under 21s. So it's such an easy link. But since when do you see players go from City to Manchester United or vice versa? You've only seen it once, which was what? I think Peter Schmeichel went there, and I think Peter Schmeichel did it back in the day. Then he got crucified by the fan base friend, and Tevez did it in a scumbagish way. So who gives a crap? I don't think that's gonna happen. I still think he ends up probably at somewhere like Leverkusen. So I would rubbish that link off, and I see that Newcastle have somewhat interest in him. They could do with someone else a little bit like that. Yeah, Andy Cole did. Bit of a different Dennis Law, bit of a different era back then. I mean, Andy Cole, he done a whole circle before he went there. So I don't mind it. It's just Peter Schmeichel. It's a bit of a madness. Yeah, I know he came to Man United on loan. I don't know why we couldn't sign him in the end. I think he wanted to leave because Ferguson didn't start him I think he started Berbatov over him or something. So I'm not entirely sure. Another retweet. Understand Inter have made contact with. Oh, okay. Okay, now you know what? Time to change the damn fucking title. Oi, let's get gone. Let's get it, man. It's about time. It's about time. Yes. You know what? Should we put him in? Let's call it Hojlund Exit to Inter. I might even say BOMBA. With a double. How about that? Yeah, man. Hey. Yes, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Come on. Yeah, man. I'm loving this shit. Understand, Inter have made contact with Rasmus Hojlund or Hojlund camp in the recent days as talks started for the Danish striker. As exclusively revealed 2 days ago, Hojlund is one of the main options on Inter shortlist with Palmer's, Bonnie, and whoever the hell that is, and more. Love. Yeah? Inter Milan keeps saving the day when it comes to Manchester United, yeah? You idiots. I love it. You know what? No, you're not idiots. You're smart. You took Darmian. You made him a winner. You took flipping Mkhitaryan. He used to play for us at once upon a time. Didn't take it directly from us, but you made him a winner, if I'm correct. You took Ashley Young away from us, made him a winner. Just keep... You know what? Conte as well. He's the blessing in disguise. He always wants our scrubs. He wanted McTominay. He secretly loves Manchester United. Big up Antonio Conte, because now Inter Milan, some of that judge has now said, you know what? There must be somewhat of like getting infected in the water to say, oh, we should still go shop at Manchester United. Serie A hype. Serie A hype. Sell him no loans. He needs to go. He needs to go. It's as simple as that. Why can I not screenshot this? I need to send this to my mum. I need to send this to my mum and my dad. Where is it? Cool. I'm texting my mum right now on the WhatsApp. Actually, well, I'm typing it because I've got my WhatsApp on my computer. Mum, look at this. I wonder what she's going to text back. I am over the damn moon. Thank you. You know what? Now I just need to know that Inter Milan are going to do more. That's it. My mum ain't going to have an absolute notion what's going on. I'm going to ask her to pronounce the name, and I'm going to get her to call him a scrub, because that's what he is. Arsenal's leaving is getting me more gas. Exactly, Khabib. More gas than Bruno leaving this camp. It doesn't, to be fair, when we deep it, right? Oi, even if we deep it, it doesn't actually say that much. It doesn't even say that much. I'm glad Mum Spaghetti, you spelt mum correctly. So love that from you, innit? Oi. Man said, what? Hey, we don't do them things out here, man. Scrubs. Doesn't actually say that much. All it just says, yeah, is that Inter Milan have made contact with Hojlund's camp. That's literally it. Is this what a 5-0 battering has done? Exactly. Is this what a 5-0 battering has done to their team? Yeah, come on, man. Premature bomber. Yeah, man. That's it. Premature bomber. Now, if you want the Hojlund to leave, make sure you smash the like button. I'm trying to see a little something. Even if you're on your TVs, you can definitely get that remote and you can smash that like button to make this 100 likes. Yeah. Why exactly, Red Devil? By the way, I was watching your stream earlier. I think it was just watched it back when I was just in my room. Good stream, by the way. I actually like the way I quite like the way you present yourself, and I like the way you talk. So everyone go subscribe to Red Devil United. Definitely very informed, I must say. So yeah. Oh yeah, I think I need to follow you back on Twitter as well. But yeah, love that. Love that. How much are we talking, people? Imagine in one window. In one window. Can we get... I can go, Rasmus, get in. Get in. Get in, Rasmus. Never in doubt. What a wanker. I need some money. I need some money, man. Give me some money, man. Inter Milan, what have you got for me? What have you got for me? Has he said anything else? No, man. He's trolling. No, he's teasing me. He's teasing me. This guy's teasing me, man. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Shameless. How dare he tease with me like that? I was gonna end the stream, and now I've just got gas. In a window, we might see, we might see Bruno leave, Bruno Fernandes, Rasmus Hojlund, Alejandro Garnacho. That's how he says his name. In a bit, we might be seeing who else could leave. Anthony leaving, which we don't care. It's kind of gone. Sancho, Rashford. We've seen Ericsson gone. Linda Soft, get out. Oh my God, that's 8 players already. Who else are we missing? Give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. Anana. Oh my God. We need 1 more. Ambayindi. What a scrub. Honestly. And I'm seeing Cunha arriving. We're going to see Mbumo. Oh, my God. We might even see somebody else of quality arrive. Who knows? Yeah, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah, Sancho as well. Imagine in one window, you're telling me that this whole time, Ralph Rangnick was correct. Ralph Rangnick was correct. Nah. Say it isn't so. All it takes is some competence upstairs. And all it takes is 2 windows. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? We might go on a title charge next summer. Hey, when I see Mateta touch down and I see Edison touch, yeah, you know what? Might be a little bit of a title charge. Get these scrubs out, man. I just like 12 players guide, you know what I'm saying? In the stream, Dave. 21 incoming love. Hey, who's in charge of us? Hey, someone's got to build Wilcox a damn statue. Hey, get rid of Hojlund and not even joking. Garnacho, Hojlund, and Bruno Fernandes in one window. One window. Oh, who would have known? Who would have known? Yeah, man. Come on. Free up the shirts. Give me my number 8 and number 9 back. How dare you? What number is Garnacho again? Is he 17? Give me that number 17, man. That's Lewis Nani's old number. How dare you to put shame down on that? Give that to Mbumo. You want number 17? Hey, Mateta, you want number 9? Love. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. Oh, yeah, this Hojlund news. I'm just glad. You know what it is? I'm just glad someone wants to feed the homeless. You know what? Now that, yeah, you know what? Now that we're out of Europe, it might have been, this is where teams probably thought and looked at Manchester United and said, oh, opportunities. You know, we could take advantage. Please take advantage of my squad. Take advantage of my squad. We are crap. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Wait, it's touchline live, yeah? Why give the coach time? I please, let's not talk about Amarim, yeah? Let's just feel the dopamine. Feel the dopamine, yeah? Fire sale, yard sale at Old Trafford markers, as you're saying. Yeah? Yeah. I want 9 more likes. 9 more likes, and then we'll go raid someone. 8 more likes. Yeah, Hojlund BOMBA, man. Love that. Love that. I love that for us, man. Yeah, man. Fuck Europa. You got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, what we on? 6 more likes. And you know what? I always say this, but I don't subscribe to anyone on my channel pretty much. Touchline facts. I'm gonna find this channel now. He started streaming 5 minutes ago. All right, okay. Let's give him a like as well. Why not? Let's like his video. I didn't even like my own video. Shameless. 4 more likes. Yeah, Raid Goldbridge. Is he live right now? Yeah. Big up, Lemia, joining late, but this Mitrovic deal, do you know that guy is on 400k per week? Let's see what he's gonna have to take a hefty pay cut. Do you know what I mean? But let's go raid touchline. Love for the 100 likes now. So yeah, gonna be